Ja. Og nå er jeg I sola, er ikke det?
Ja, du I solen.
Ja. Hvis du nå en gang skal reise vest, det sikkert Riksvei 7 best. Sveiv med ruta, kull ned og ha en reisefest. Vel, den starter sånn omtrent ved Hønefoss. Svinger seg forbi Krøderen og Moss. Gjennom Flå og Gol og Ål og Holum. Du kommer til Geilo. Hvorfor kan ikke du det når Geilo? Vidda moro, Måbudalen så mektig det går. Gjennom Meifjord, Brunavik, langs Hardangerfjorden, fineste på jorden. Nordheim så kan velkommen til Bergen hvis du nå en gang skal reise vest. Det sikkert Riksvei 7 best. Best I ruta, kull ned og ha en reisefest. Du kommer til Geilo, vidda moro, Måbudalen så mektig det går. Gjennom Meifjord, Brunland I Pines, langs Hardangerfjorden, fineste på jorden. Nordheim som kan velkommen til Bergen hvis du nå en gang skal reise vest. Det sikkert Riksvei 7 best. Sveiv med ruta, kull ned og ha en reisefest. Sveiv med ruta, kull ned og ha en reisefest. Sveiv med ruta, kull ned og ha en reisefest. Hvis du nå en gang skal reise vest, det sikkert Riksvei 7 best. Kom til Hardanger gjestehus på fest. Hardanger gjestehus anbefales på det varmeste, mest på grunn av en herlig betjening. Ha en velsignet dag. Riksvei 7, Highway 7, and we are now standing in Lane 1 at the old ferry place at Bruravik in Hardanger, a beautiful place. No, I was wrong. We are in Lane 7, not in Lane 1. But this is partly into the road at Riksvei 7, and it used to be a ferry here, and very, very busy place with a lot of cars, a lot of traffic, and because this was the main road from east to west, but now there's a bridge which we shall see later, so now it's only tourists. We just met some of them down there and had some singing and some good times with them. But come with me and we go back into our car and we will go on and we will see much more of Hardanger. And now we are in a beautiful little harbor for only small boats called Vallavik. And as you can see, beautiful boats in a beautiful atmosphere. Now I'm so happy to be right here. And here you can see over us is the big bridge over the Hardangerfjord. Some of you who have seen The movie Thor, I think it was at least shown in Filipino television some time ago. This is the bridge, and in fact it was a lot of political distress and fighting about this bridge because many people didn't want any bridge here. They thought it would destroy the nature, and I can understand because it's really beautiful. But now when it's built, me myself, I think it's okay. We're at Kvandal. That's a ferry place. This means of transport was normal over all of western Norway in my childhood and even unto the millennium. But now the bridge has made this not so necessary, but it's still a nice thing to have here, and I love this very much. And while we're waiting for the ferry to come in, we can have a look at the very steep, very wild and very dangerous mountains. But this is beautiful and it's extremely exciting. But here comes the ferry. And here's one member of the Shadows, as you can very well can see. Yes, and now we will move on to another very exciting place. I hope it's still open. And now we are at a very thrilling place called Lusonberget. Now it's no problem to drive here because it is a tunnel beside us, and that's where the traffic are now. But this used to be the main road from from east to west in Norway, and with the big trucks. And in the winter time, slippery road, you could slide, and on one side you have the very steep mountainside going directly up, and on the other side you have the water going down maybe on the highest 20-30 meters, and then directly down in the fjord. And if you didn't take care, that's it. And now we're in a beautiful place called Olvik. In fact, I never stopped here before. I just passed through. But I met an old man who was very nice to talk to, and him and me have been sitting here having something to drink and something to eat for a long time now. And I really enjoyed it, so I'm going back to Ulvik now this night, and you can see this is the harbor for small boats, and this is the mountains, very beautiful on the other side, and the sun is soon going down, so it gives us this very special light. This is really a beautiful place, and it's so quiet and nice here now, and yeah, really enjoyable. Here's our car. And now this is Lusonberget, opposite direction. We're going back to Ulvik to meet our friends Solveig and Audun. And we'll see. Hope we get still a good view of Lusonberget. It is even more dramatic this way because now we we are on the same side of the road as the water. It's a long distance down, and you know, in the former days when my mother and father drove here by motorbike, this fence on the roadside was not there, so it was extremely dramatic. And now we have a car in the opposite direction, also a tourist, I guess, so and impossible to pass two cars at the same time, so we just have to wait. But we can enjoy the view in the meantime. Yeah, they seem to be very pleased with the dramatic view too. Sunset and mountains of gold.